Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and those of folks. It is I, Lord Chad, you bloody peasants. Okay, I got something I think I should talk about. However, it won't However, it will affect the landscape. I'm pretty sure most of my viewers have heard of the channel Game Theory. All 5 because you know something as obscure as Lord Chad as Game Theory. It's like the christening to see that video. It's like how you know you've truly been online. However, for those of you who've been out of the loop, 5, 6, 7, yeah, this year's going by fast. I thought you acquired. Theory Corp and Game Theory was acquired by the company LunarX. If you remember right, it's based out of Australia. Now, Theory Corp includes Style Theory, which is why Matt has sold out so he could start his 4th channel. He needs some extra funds. We have Food Theory, Game Theory, and now, those channels have played internet culture. Not only internet culture, but American pop culture. We had they wanted a Game Theory video. They're massive. FNAF, you know who really made that game big? Really, really big? MatPat. I'm pretty sure Scott FNAF game, if MatPat hadn't stepped in and started making games and videos on them. But we're not talking about later on, but I've noticed a steady decline in the videos. At least quality. Now you may be thinking, but I go to their channel, the editing's the best it's ever been. I'm not talking about the video quality. I'm not talking about the topics. I'm talking about the fact that nearly every single video has been sold out to a sponsor. Even YouTube Shorts have been sold out to sponsors. Now, if you go before the LunarX acquisition and like 3 months afterwards, you'll figure out that there is next to no sponsors whatsoever. That's because those scripts hadn't been started being backed by LunarX, because it takes up to 3 months to push a script, hence why all my videos are unscripted, and every time I retake to something, it has to be different. Yeah, so there's that piece of information for you. I don't think you really care, or it really bothered you, but you know, that's cool. I can crack my voice. Outside of me figuring out how my voice works. But the videos have become more and more sponsored, and honestly, I don't agree with that. A sponsor once or twice. Every few months. Okay? Now if you're a smaller channel, and a sponsor reaches out, if you're trying to make it as a YouTuber, you're not gonna. Okay, your subscribers are not gonna back you. That's why there's Patreon. That's why there's merch. And that's why there's sponsors. If you have around 100,000 subs, then you're not gonna make money. So a good way to advertise for companies is to sponsor a YouTuber. Give them a product subscription and $2,000, and boom. Now you're making money, and all you have to do is promote a product. You don't even have to know anything about the product. Just say some good things about it. Me? I have no sponsorship deals. Nobody's reached out to sponsor me yet. That's sad. I don't want a sponsor. non-established titles. I want to become an actual lord. Because I am not. Come on. Come on! Show up! Nah, I'm kidding. They're gonna hide in a corner for a while. They won't talk to me. It's very sad. Anyways, aside from me wanting an established title sponsorship, MatPat always joked around how he never had a sponsorship. Like, he just promoted Diet Coke. And that was entirely a fan-based thing. A sponsorship is different. He was never paid to sponsor Diet Coke or tote it around like a maniac. He just did, because he was passionate. He was a fan. Okay? But when he recently has been doing partnerships with things like Genshin Impact, talking about its cool new abilities and some Dragon Quest game, I think. I don't know. I haven't watched his videos recently. But that Genshin Impact video completely unhooked me. Why? Because you cannot give an honest opinion about a game who's giving you money. When you open up about how good and cool and creative this game is, you also have to remember, that was a sponsored video. And I believe it is not MatPat directly who is selling out to these companies. I believe it would be LunarX. Now you may be thinking, hold up, Lord Chat. Why would LunarX do that? For money. It's a corporation. They want money, profit. They acquired this. They acquired Theory Corp. Austin. How many of you know Austin? He's from the channel Shoddycast. You should go check him out. Videos are pretty cool. However, he's actually much larger than me. Here I am still giving him a shout out and promoting him. What a good YouTuber I am. However, he did a partnership with Game Theory. He hadn't posted on Shoddycast for months and months and months and years. Years. Literal years. He was with Theory Corp. But LunarX, he wasn't doing very well. He was a side voice on the main channel. And he wasn't making enough money. So LunarX gave him the axe. MatPat was not very happy with the decision, as Austin came to say. He is not mad with MatPat. But he is sad, and he was battling with depression at the time, which is probably not very good. Okay, now I'm distracted. Let's get back on topic. So, LunarX has axed Austin. Now, those were like those science videos are some of my favorites. Like, favorites. But, so they axed him. I'm like, aw, that sucks. But, as time goes on, these sponsored videos start coming in. As the former theory, as I'll call it, from now on, scripts have started to get used up. They were dried out. Now every video is sponsored. Originally, he wouldn't do a sponsorship very often. When he did, the product was good. But now every video is sponsored, and as I've said that like 5 times across this entire video. Wow, I've said that a lot. Oh, my leg's itchy. Itch. Scratch. Scratchy, scratch. Leg itching noises. I have no idea what sound you make while you itch a leg. But I really think that this whole thing getting acquired, at first I thought it was a good thing, but now that we're starting to get really into it, I think it is going to have a negative impact on the internet as a whole. So now I can get into that part. Why would it have a negative impact on the internet? Well, there would be many reasons why it could have a negative impact. Well, let's think here. Anything can have a negative impact. Like, my bad editing, that could impact the number of views I get. Look, I can't help my editing's bad. You try to start up a channel with no editing softwares except the stuff on your iPhone. Yeah, that's what I thought. But it is leaving a tool on the internet because now there will be distrust among game theory. Now, I'm pretty sure if you've seen game theory, you've probably seen Who's Super Horror Bro. See, it's Super Horror Bro Mike here. There's my impersonation. I'm very good at that. I've watched way too many of his videos, to be honest. But you may be thinking, okay, how could it affect him? Those two, MatPat would make a series on a game, bring it to highlight, particularly horror games, because those games are scary. People like knowing about scary games. Not me personally, other than the fact I've watched way too many Super Horror Bro videos. Why do I do this to myself? I have no idea. I just do. But now that MatPat's just taking on sponsored videos, I won't even say MatPat, I'll just say SiriCorp, because that's really what it is. Like, SiriCorp is now taking on sponsored videos, and that's going to leave a negative impact, because smaller indie horror games, they're not going to get brought up as much. FNAF. That was only possible through a community Twitter vote. Twitter vote. Now, you may be thinking, okay, how is that? How does that matter? But it was a small indie horror game that really didn't get brought to light until Markiplier and MatPat picked it up. Until that point, it was just a small game. He was originally going to do Slenderman. Slenderman! Could you think where the internet would be today if we didn't have an obsession with an animatronic bear instead of a weird long noodle person? Yeah, a way different world. But now that he's taking on these sponsored videos, that's the sort of thing won't happen anymore. Now, you may be thinking, how does this affect Super Horror Bro? He picked up Bendy and the Ink Machine. MatPat jumped on that pioneer's back. But now, not even MatPat. Originally it was MatPat, but Game Theory, and SiriCorp as a total, hopped on that saddle. But now, Super Horror Bro, who has a lot of Bendy and the Ink Machine theories, like, whew, if I remember right, it was like close to 179 last time I checked. Or I'm thinking of a different channel. Just let me know. But MatPat jumped on that theory, and that's how Bendy and the Ink Machine really started to become big, because of MatPat. And then, I'm pretty sure there's been a few times where MatPat has shouted out Super Horror Bro for his contributions, and that's really helped grow his channel. However, there won't be the same channel ties anymore. In the game Friday Night Funkin'. You know, you remember that from 2020, I think it was. It's been a while since anybody's made content on it. That's tomorrow's video, I guess, I don't know. But it was not good. He gave a shout out to the channel 2 Left Thumbs. And he hasn't talked about it since, but it was very nice. There won't be that sort of community tie. SiriCorp is I'm gonna have to get used to that. SiriCorp is drifting off from the rest of the internet online series. Just drifting away, off into space. And it's going to leave a heavy toll on pop culture and media culture. Now you may be thinking, okay, but why did I bring up Super Horror Bro? They didn't do that much. It's like pioneering, him pioneering Bendy and the Ink Machine. That's what he did. Well, that is true. That was like their one interaction. However, that built tension up, so now that made you stick around for longer. So there you go. There's my reason for bringing that up. But also, to highlight the fact that there won't be community ties. I've said that quite a lot now. 10, 20 times, I don't know. Somebody's probably keeping count. However, okay, now you're thinking, so, now what? What are we going to do? Well, we can't do anything. It was MatPat's decision to sell out Game Theory and Theory Corp as a total. Now, his other channels. Let's think about his other channels. Food Theory being my personal favorite secondary channel. It's actually my favorite out of all of them. And that's also going to steadily go downhill as he's picking up sponsorships from AirUp and HelloFresh. So honestly, that kind of ruins that. Film Theory is going to start getting film company sponsorships like Universal Studios or something. I don't know. There's not, like, NordVPN maybe? I don't know. I don't know what type of thing you'd use for Film Theory, but Style Theory, you could get sponsorships from Shein, and we all know how bad they are at this point. Yeah, but the internet is heading into a strange place, especially here on YouTube, where people are stealing content from Reddit, which is just rude. Come on, at least give them credit. Give credit to Reddit. But also, where the top 100 originally, 3 out of the top 100 YouTube channels were a company. Now, 97 out of the top 100 YouTube channels is a company. What makes a company? Over 100 employees. MrBeast, that's a company. PewDiePie is not a company. Theory Corp is acquired and owned by LunarX, which is what? A company. Yeah. So that's everything I got for you. I don't know if you cared much or even bothered to watch this far into the video. But now you get a bad joke. I have to think of a joke. I have to grab my joke book. Walking noises, walking noises, walking noises. Let me get my tote. I was out of camp last week. I don't know if you've seen my Where I've Been video. I don't think you have, so I'm going to have to get a joke book. Okay. Let's walk back. Also, the air conditioner has not stopped running the entire time I've filmed a voice recording. How dare they? What do you call a horse in space? A satellite. I'm kind of sorry for that one. You know what? No, I'm not sorry at all. It was bad. I loved it. It was an awful joke, but it was so good. Okay. Now, remember to click that like and subscribe button right now in 3 seconds, or else the spider's gonna come into your house and stab you with a gun. Yeah, no, I'm not that cringy. Just remember to click the like and subscribe button. It helps out a lot. It's free, and you can change your mind later. Yeah, you still watching? This is awkward. I'm pretty sure this is my longest video I've ever produced, because talking about artillery guns is rather fast, whereas it is rather short. It's rather fast and easy to talk about artillery guns, but when an issue is affecting you this bad to make you unsubscribe to some of the first channels you watched on YouTube, it is crazy. But I hope you all have a great time. Ciao.